found so much about Clara Lemlich interesting, but I think the most surprising thing was that she put on lipstick and a hat before she went out to speak or organize. Clara thought it was important to look good because, as she told her fellow activists, the police were less likely to arrest you if you were well dressed. But this attention to her appearance also went along with attention to her own health. She ate well and she exercised every day. I wish I had her whole exercise routine, but I'm so happy to have her facial exercises. I am beautiful. I am loverly. I think there are 3 big lessons to take away from Clara's story, all connected. When you see something that is wrong, speak up. You can do that at any age, from very young to very old. And ask other people to help you, because together you have more power. Organize. I had a wonderful time researching this book and some great luck. I write a lot of nonfiction books, and the way I like to do my research is to use mostly primary sources. That means journals, diaries, letters, and interviews. For this book, I was lucky that Clara wrote some articles herself, and there were also interviews done with her when she was alive. But the most exciting find was Clara's relatives. I interviewed her daughter, 6 of her grandchildren, and a great niece. This was during the COVID-19 pandemic, so we talked on the phone or a video call. Some of them I talked to many times. They each gave me details about Clara I wouldn't have known otherwise. They told me about her as a real person, not just an icon. Then I found out that Joel, one of her grandsons, had interviewed Clara, Clara's children, friends of Clara's, and fellow activists more than 40 years ago. He taped those interviews, but the tapes were in a library at Cornell University, and because of the pandemic, the library was closed. I was so frustrated. When I mentioned this to Joel, he told me that his cousin Jane had copies of the tapes. Believe it or not, Jane lives only a few blocks away from me in New York City. So we met up, masks on, and she lent me the tapes. They were filled with great treasures. I learned so much more about Clara because of those interviews and was able to paint a more complete picture of her in this book. Other than asking Clara for her complete daily exercise routine, I would love to ask her what gave her the courage to speak up. There were so many other young women who came to this country and worked under the same horrible conditions Clara did. It took all that they had to do the work and survive. What gave Clara the gumption, the confidence, and the drive to do everything she did, to change the world, and to keep persisting? I wonder what she would say. What do you think? The Persisterhood means to me, women are strong, and we need to work together to make the world a better place. Thank you.